Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I am always getting asked like, Jen, what do you think about this diet? Or Jen, what do you think about that diet? But if you know me, or if you're familiar with any part of my business, then you would know that I am not a fan of any diet, mainly because the diet and fitness industry is broken. And at the end of the day, diets just don't work. Okay. So, but since I'm getting this question a lot, I wanted to share my insight on the different popular diets in this new series, Ask Jen, which the series is already created on questions that I get asked all the time. So go check that out. But in this particular one, we're talking about, the different diets, and we're going to get started with the most popular being keto. But before we dive in the nitty gritty of, why I'm not a fan, let's first dive into and define what keto is. So what is the keto diet? In essence, the keto diet is a low carbohydrate, high fat diet that aims to put the body in a state of ketosis. What is ketosis? So ketosis is literally just a metabolic state that occurs when the body is deprived of carbohydrates and starts burning fat instead of sugar for energy. Because at the end of the day, we have two main sources of energy, sugar being the main one and then fat being the secondary source. And the aim for keto is to utilize fat as the main source of energy instead of sugar that comes from carbohydrates. Does that sound familiar? Well, actually, keto is very similar to the Atkins diet that was created by physician and cardiologist Dr. Robert Coleman Atkins, whose cause of death, oddly enough, was allegedly due to him following the very diet he created. And so the common denominator that you'll see in this series, and a large part of why I'm not a fan of diets in general, is that most diets are 1, too restrictive, 2, put you at risk for nutritional deficiencies, and 3, are unsustainable. And the keto diet is no different. So these are going to be the 3 overarching reasons why I'm not a fan of any diet, with the points varying based on the particular one. So let's dive into each of these for the keto diet. All right, let's start with number 1, being too restrictive. So again, as with most diets, the keto is very limiting when it comes to what you can and can't eat. And most people think that being restrictive of your food choices is the answer when it comes to weight loss, but it's actually not. As I always say, it's eat more, weigh less. And obviously that is dependent on what you're eating, but that's a topic for another day. And I may already have a video about that. But eat more, weigh less. Yes, that's the answer. And being too restrictive with your food options really puts you at risk for a lot of negative health issues, which leads me to my second reason of why I'm not a fan of keto diet, or any diet, because number 2 is nutritional deficiencies. So the keto diet is severely restrictive of the consumption of fruits and vegetables and whole grains, which are typically rich in essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. And so when you are following this keto diet, a risk of nutritional deficiencies such as vitamin C, vitamin B complex, and even dietary fiber are a result of, you're not getting enough of those. And so these deficiencies can lead to a range of health issues, including a weakened immune system, digestive problems, and even fatigue. Because, contrary to belief, carbohydrates are your friend, and carbohydrates play a crucial role in serotonin production, which is a neurotransmitter / hormone that creates and regulates our mood, our sleep, and our appetite. So if you are severely, limiting your carbohydrates, the keto diet may contribute to you feeling irritable, having those mood swings, and even depression. And some individuals even experience, and if you've been following the keto diet, had the keto flu, which include fatigue, the headaches, and the nausea. And this is due to the immune system being weakened and suppressed by the lack of nutrients that are found in the foods that you should be eating in the fruits and vegetables. Okay, so nutritional deficiencies, that's a main thing there. Now, number 3 is unsustainable. Again, as with any other diet, the keto is certainly challenging to sustain in the long run. And so when you put a strict limitation on carbohydrates, it can make it socially hard and isolating when you're going out and about with friends and dining out. And many people find that really difficult to maintain that level of discipline that is required. And really, they go back to the old eating habits and patterns that lead to the weight gain, the regain, and then also potential health complications. Fun fact, did you know that 95% of people who go on a diet gain the weight back plus more? That's a fact. So when the keto diet, and while the keto diet may lead to, short-term weight loss, it's really been shown that it can increase your risk of heart disease, clogged arteries in the long run, which, because you're eating these foods that are high in saturated fat and high cholesterol, like bacon, butter, and cheeseburgers. And as much as you think you would, like that, it's not realistic or sustainable to eat cheeseburgers and bacon for the rest of your life. And not only that, these dietary choices raise your LDL cholesterol, known as the bad cholesterol, which is associated with the increase of heart disease. And it's also been shown to cause hormonal and mental imbalances as well. Now, when you combine these three factors, the keto diet just really doesn't set you up for long-term success and really puts you at risk of developing unhealthy eating habits that result in an unhealthy relationship with food, causing you to be afraid of the very food that you should be eating, okay? So at the end of the day, the keto diet is just like any other diet that is unrealistic, it is unsustainable, and it's a way of putting you at risk for developing other health issues than what you started with, like those prescription medication and drugs. But anyway, you can literally reach the same desired metabolic rate or state by simply practicing the ancient practice of fasting, but you have to do it right. And if you're new to fasting, or if you're not sure, if you're doing it right, make sure you go check out my video, the difference between fasting and skipping meals, because there's a difference. It's not the same. Like, some of my clients come to me, they're like, Jennifer, I'm not eating. Is that fasting? No. So make sure you go check out that video there, okay? And remember, at the end of the day, a balanced and more holistic approach to nutrition is the key to long-term success. I haven't been on a diet in years. I eat out, don't have any anxiety around food, and it's because I practice a holistic approach, okay? So if you need help with that, either with your fasting, ditching the diet mindset, and just finding a better, more well-rounded way of addressing your health, then definitely make sure you check out my 7-day mind and body reboot, holistic mind and body reboot. It's amazing, and you'll get amazing results. So anyway, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments, have you tried the keto? Are you currently on the keto? What's been your experience? And also, if there's any other particular popular diets that you want me to give some insight on, or if you have questions about, definitely let me know in the comments below, okay? Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.